It's really wet. It's really, really wet. It's really
Yep.
wet.
Uh-huh.
And it's wet. Hi, everybody. Hi. I should say hi first. That's the polite thing to do is to say hi. It's wet. It's extremely wet. From Mugello today, tonight, today. Um, at for the IMSA Endurance Series, 2 hours 40 minutes of Mugello in Italy. Hello, it's me, D. Um, I have my teammate Ryan over my shoulder here.
Mamma
Say, what?
mia, grazie ragazzi.
Yeah, there you go. There, he just said that. He just said. I looked over to my left to showcase that the floating box over my right shoulder is Ryan right there. So that's Ryan. He's not a VTuber, but he is today because he has an icon, and anything could be a VTuber if you're an icon. Um, so yeah, this is what we got for you tonight. I do need to mention before we get going, and I haven't mentioned this to Ryan, but
Uh-oh.
Ryan will
Moderately
totally
now.
understand because we talked about it on our private Discord this week. Um, my connection has been kind of weird lately. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I got a speed test dongle on my on Streamy here, which is the Stream Deck, which I've nicknamed Streamy. Um, and it says that my upload is still good. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. That runs a speed test every 10 minutes, but I think we'll be a-okay. I think we're gonna be fine. So, um, yeah. So we'll see what we can do. I want to say shout out to everybody in the chat. This is insane. There's a lot of people on a Sunday morning. Do all y'all like just stay up Saturday night and then just like go? We're gonna party hard so that we can watch D stream IMSA Endurance poorly. Shane asks, how long is this race out of curiosity? It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's the typical IMSA Endurance series. It models the actual IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. They obviously aren't in Italy, but what they do is when they aren't at the actual racetracks that IMSA is at, because IMSA only has 11 races, I think. 11 event weekends, because not every series goes to every race, right? I think that's the case, Ryan. Ryan? Hello?
I have no idea. You would
Okay.
definitely
All
be
right.
more familiar with the schedule than
I'm
me.
I'm pretty sure they have 11. And then there's races where um like for example, Mosport doesn't have the GTPs, VIR doesn't have the GTPs. The LMP2s didn't go to Long Beach. The GTD AMs didn't go to or aren't going to Detroit, but the GTD Pros didn't go to Long Beach, and it's a whole thing. You got to be kind of dedicated to understand how sports car racing works. Um, but no. So what they do is on the weeks where we don't have, um, okay, well that's a good reason to be awake, Jeb. um, the weeks where they aren't IMSA isn't racing, which is 41 weeks
Moderate
out of the
heavy rain
year,
soon.
and then you divide that by two because this alternates every other week. We race tracks that don't have IMSA races, like Mugello, which is a really fun racetrack. I like this racetrack a lot. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I like it.
I do like Mugello a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, this track it flows really nicely. The last sector is super fun. I really love that fast, like quick left hand, right hand chicane right before the last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool track,
The
and it's cool in the wet too.
Yeah, the thing that hits me about it, and it's kind of a weird comment to make, but it feels North American. Like it feels like it
Uh,
would be in like Missouri or something. It flows really well and um it's really fun. It flows really well. Any track that flows is good. So
yes,
speaking of
yes,
flowing,
that's key.
the water's gonna be flowing. It's very wet. It's very wet. I'm not
It
shit on road
flows down
courses. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
like the downhill section.
Yes,
Oh,
going into Casanova, which is the name of
it's a
it.
river.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did some practice last night, and I kind of got a gist as to what we're doing, and you know, there's some spots that catch me out, but we'll give it a try. Do you want to run some laps, or you want me to get out there and try and get some time in?
I was actually just about to run some laps.
Okay. Are we running the
Uploading.
VRS default wet, or are we gonna run the safe wet?
The default wet is cool. It's
I
I was practicing with that, but I did turn the traction control and ABS all the way up.
okay, okay, okay. I kept it on the stock settings on the default. Um,
Gotcha, gotcha.
but if we want to do that, let's do that. Let's just leave that shit at 12. Let's
Yep.
just kid gloves the shit out of this car.
I turned it way up the other night when I was practicing, and it felt a lot better. And I also rolled the brake bias back to like 47.
Okay,
Yeah, 49.6 is default for this setup, and I rolled it back to like 47.9.
okay,
Um,
This race is going to be
so
so fucking hot.
that was feeling good to me. Let
okay.
me I'll run a lap or two here just to
Yeah,
check track conditions, and then
yeah,
if you want to give that a try, that's cool.
yeah. No worries. I was finding that the problem spot was the downhill into four. Or actually, I guess that would be five, six. I don't
Yeah,
know, but the
yeah,
downhill into that sweeping left-hander,
yep,
and then I was also finding it a little sketchy through that right-left chicane after the sweeping left hand. I honestly should give you the track names on the map and the cart
yeah.
and the corner numbers in game. They do it on the loading screen, but they don't do it in the game, and it's frustrating. Jeb says running laps. You should try driving them. It's probably going to work better. Thanks, Jeb.
Hey,
Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate it. They're a comedian on a
oh,
Sunday morning.
oh,
This
this
is
is
really
really
wet.
wet.
I really think it's shocking that iRacing has the nerve to be like, no, they'd race in this. And I'm like, what? Can we get some car pics? Okay, here you go. I'll mute my microphone on Discord so that I'm not annoying Ryan with this. This is PXL 019A Double Blue 2024. This is our Porsche GT3 that we're racing in, and this is. You would think that we would be very confident driving in the rain with a car that has a boat on it and we're nautical themed, but no, no, we're not. We're very much not. So this is what we got today, and this is our typical challenger when it comes to GT3 racing. Yeah, that corner there is really
Yep,
difficult. And then here wasn't too bad.
there are just so many puddles. You
Yeah.
gotta really go change your line to stay out of the puddles.
I did find though that as the it looks like we're gonna have rain the whole time. It's never gonna stop raining, at least in this practice session. But I have a feeling it's gonna rain the whole race because iRacing got a shiny new toy and everybody needs to know about it.
This is the first of these IMSA races we've done with rain since the update, though, I think.
Yes, it is. It's the second time I've raced in the rain. The first time I ran GT3 at Monza, we lasted 2 laps. So I'm sorry in advance. It's hard. It's hard, but I was able to string together some laps when I was running it in practice.
It,
So
it's hard, and other people don't realize it's as hard as it is.
it's very hard.
So they cause crashes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep to myself, but I have a feeling that we'll probably get ganked by a few prototypes. I think it speaks for itself the fact that there's only 81 teams registered for this race um, in half the registration time when we normally get like 200. So,
Yep.
needless to say, I don't think people are very jazzed about racing in the rain. Hey, look, the exact thing that iRacing community predicted about rain races is happening. No one's going to want to race in the rain. Well, that's for you to decide. Hey, iRacing adds rain. Hey, can't.
We decided not to
Yeah, I
race in
guess
the rain.
we're not racing in the rain.
Which is a shame because I think this rain is really good.
It's
The
very good.
iRacing rain is very cool.
The best way I've heard it described, and to be honest, I kind of feel this way about it, is it feels fair.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like I lost it for the sake of losing it. Like it feels like it's fair. If you know what you're
Yep.
doing and what you're looking at, yeah, it feels fair.
It's got a very Dark Souls-esque quality to it.
A little bit. I'm not about to be a Dark Souls streamer, but yeah, a little bit. So yeah, Ryan, you're gonna do 2 stints,
Sounds
which
good.
skips my rotation in the 2 stint thing, but I think after that I will firmly do 2 stints at our next race.
That'll be fine.
It's entirely reasonable to say both it's cool in the rain is there and also that people don't want to drive in it. Yes. Both things can be correct. It looks fantastic too. That's the thing that hits me about it is like you really do have that fear when you're behind somebody and it's like, oh, there's just nowhere to see.
Okay, this feels exactly like I expected. So,
Okay.
I would definitely, yeah,
Okay. I'll go
maybe
out for a
try
little
some
bit.
laps with this these different settings if you want.
Okay. Let me get out there and try it. Oh, I gotta launch my overlay. Don't have my overlay. There we go. Oh, because we didn't request a car, it's doing a driver swap. I'm like, why isn't it going?
And I turned the TC, the ABS, all the way up like we were talking about. So I think that should still be in place for you.
Okay. My Dre's not firing. Taking the day off. They slept in, I guess. I'll fix that.
Someone wake up Dre.
Someone wake up Andrea. So the big thing in the wet, first of all, you got to get your tires up to temp, what little temp you can generate in them. And secondly, you avoid the apexes. Run wide. The rain line. Up, 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 up. Okay. All right. Okay. You avoid the apexes of the corner because that's where all the rubber is, so there's no grooves for your tire to grip. This is basically like the equivalent to racing on dirt. You seek out the grip, and the track evolves as the water gets moved around or as the water dries up. Like, it's very much like dirt in that sense, where you're constantly racing the track. And then there's corners like here where you just don't have a choice, so you have to go through it. You're about to sleep. Alrighty, well, hopefully you go have a nice sleep. Nice Carcoca, nice to see you pop in. Also, you want to avoid the paint, because paint is just slick as all hell.
Yeah, avoid the curves at all costs.
Yep. Jesus, somebody in GT3 ran a 210? How? How in the hell did you run a 210? I just want to talk.
They're just too fast.
Oh yeah, that is a visual bug. They do have to fix the rooster tail being way too far back on the mirror. Oh no! See, lost my focus for 1 second. Can I go back out? You okay if I go back out?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm set, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do is fine.
How is the pit exit is the most easiest thing to get on, and every single bit of the track is the worst. Well, probably because D, that's where people race. So you want to avoid this curb on exit as we proceed to run all over that curb on exit. Practice what you preach. You were about a second quicker than what I was running yesterday, by the way. I was running about 218, so you ran 217, so...
It's for me the time in the wet is all about finding the wet line where
Yeah.
and once I find that, once I learn the trouble spots to avoid, then it gets then the time comes down.
It's all about survival.
Yeah, that too.
Like it really does. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about giving the car in one piece.
That's endurance racing in general. Is staying safe, which is
Yeah.
why I enjoy it, because I'm not particularly fast in general.
No, we had this conversation, I think, last time out. Like,
Yep,
honestly,
there
like,
you go.
I'm not a quick driver, but I try and be the most safest driver
Same.
as possible. And give the car back in one piece to the people who can actually drive. And this adds a whole new wrinkle to my situation.
Yeah, I
Next
think
race
the
in
start
5
is
minutes.
usually
133 signed up for the race.
Oh, Dre woke up. Hi, Andrea. Wake up. We gave her a cappuccino. Or an
There you go.
espresso. Espresso. That's the one with caffeine in it. Well, I guess they all have caffeine in it, but espresso is the one with, like... I don't drink coffee, so...
The espresso is the strong one.
Yes. Chat, do you drink coffee? I don't drink coffee. Ah! See, that's what happens is if you break it, if you hit the brake too hard when you're on a puddle, it kicks the ass end out. And you gotta be so careful.
Speaking of coffee, for dinner last night I had an affogato, which is gelato and espresso, and it was really tasty.
That sounds great. Yeah, once you realize where your rivers are gonna be and everything, it
Yep.
makes it a little bit easier. But those first few laps where you're driving blind, where you don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and keep in mind, we are not around cars yet. When we start adding spray to this, it gets even harder.
Oh, the spray.
Turning is a suggestion in the rain. Okay. See what we cranked out
We have 144 teams.
here. Okay, so people showed up late. Okay.
Oh.
Case in point.
Good avoidance.
I feel like everybody on pit out does that
Yep.
to you at least once in a rain session. Just somebody's being like, "Whoa!"
Yep.
We
I
need
almost
we
did
need a
when I
banana
consider
we need a banana peel sound effect like when people hit that. So what's next on the schedule? I think Laguna Seca is the next track on the schedule for this, which I like Laguna Seca, so that would be fun. I hear people give Laguna Seca a bad rap. I like Laguna Seca.
Oh, we have Laguna Seca next.
Yeah.
And then after that, Misano.
Oh, Misano's gonna suck. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I drove it when it came out, this build, and I was like, this is not a good multi-class track. Like, I really don't think it's very good for multi-class.
Light moderate rain now.
The spray.
I can't see. And they made the taillights better. They used to be worse.
Now they're barely visible instead of not visible.
Yeah. You assume people don't race Laguna Seca because filthy casuals know what it is. No, it's more so a case of I don't think people like it just because it's always slick. It's always slick as a button because of where it is and the heat on it. Oh God! Someone read me a. I gotta read an ad. Someone redeemed it. We have a redeem on the channel where somebody redeems the channel points to get me to read an ad, and Patchwork has done so. So I will finish this lap, which was not faster, but hey, I'm feeling pretty confident. I beat Ryan's time. Woo woo! I am the greatest.
Hey. Hey.
It's Dean's such an asshole. This special in-car broadcast of Pixel Car Racing is brought to you by It's a Pasta. Bring the great taste of Italy home to your kitchen with It's a Pasta. Known as home recipes like spaghetti with beef, ravioli with cheese, and meat lovers lasagna are available in the freezer aisle at your local grocer. From red plumbers to green plumbers who happen to be femboys, It's a Pasta is sure to be everyone's favorite home cooked Wednesday night. It's a Pasta. It's a great. I want to give Patchwork a 10 out of 10. Very proud of you. The femboys mention hidden in the middle, really funny, really good. You brought a slogan. You brought a slogan. It had alliteration to it. You made a Mario reference in the middle there. Very well done. Believable.
Just like Nona used to make.
Believable live read. Believable live read. Well done. Great job. Patchwork, top of the leaderboard for how good that one was.
Excellent ad copy.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go join the server.
All right.
Let's go get ganked by a bunch of really good GTPs.
Really murderous GTPs.
We've had dumber ideas. We've had dumber ideas. I sure love spaghetti, but I hate lasagna for some reason. I can't digest lasagna. How come we can't have it look like this? Look at how beautiful the loading screen is. Like, why can't we have it like this? I thought I could do a jump at the corkscrew section back then in Forza 3 at age 10. I think my first Laguna Seca memory... God, I'm going to sound like such a boomer. Zanardi passing Herta, the pass, the infamous pass. If you've ever watched any IndyCar race at Laguna Seca, they show it. I love that pass. You've seen that, Ryan, right? Where Herta, like, it wouldn't be a pass today because they would call them for track limits because that's how it is nowadays. But basically, it's on the final lap. Herta's leading. Zanardi just sends it into the corkscrew and just sneaks by him on the inside in the right hander of the corkscrew and gets the win. It's amazing. It's one of the best passes ever. Second best pass in Laguna Seca history is the one that happened in an IMSA race back in like 2017. It's really good too. So highly check out that one. I think that was Albuquerque on Taylor. Or no, they would have been a driver pairing at that point. I don't know. Anyways, go watch that. That one's good too. Hey, look, it's not too wet.
What?
Oh, never mind. It's loading in.
Rain is gone for now.
No, never mind. It's very wet.
Track is extremely wet.
Eh.
Oh boy, this radar image is something else.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You want to get your setup loaded?
Yep.
Luigi is a femboy. I will die on this hill.
Red plumbers and green plumbers.
You know, at first I thought it said red peppers and green peppers. And then I read it again and it's red plumbers, green plumbers. Now I'm picturing like a femboy pepper. Like a little fucking jalapeno wearing like stockings. That's what I think of. Oh, we got everything. All the stars are here.
New graphics incoming, maybe? Femboy Pepper?
No. God no. Unless you want that to be your model.
Checkered
Oh,
flag
no.
for
We have
president.
Austin Matthews 34 Racing. Nice to see him show up, unlike the Leafs did last night. We're now facing elimination on Tuesday. Great job. Love you. We got Racer Jim. You're
Clear
qualifying, I'm
skies
assuming,
again.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got Le Pipi Flanger. Purple.
Oh, yes.
Not Violette. It's Le Pipi Flanger. You've heard of Femboys. Have you heard of Let's Go Racing Boys? Yeah, a lot of the same teams that we deal with all the time. RichEnergyCrypto.com Stake F1 team is back, so.
Are the Racing Bears back?
Mr. Bear's Family Racing. I regret to inform you that we do not have Mr. Bear Family Racing. I raced with Eugene on Thursday. Remember Eugene?
Sounds
Eugene,
familiar.
the old guy who went after Brian Darlington in that North Wilkesboro race. That guy. I raced with him on Thursday. He finished third. Kicked ass. Kicked my ass at Dover. I was so happy for Eugene. I was like, Eugene, look at you go. We stand Eugene on this channel. So it looks like it's going to start out like mostly cloudy, which should help with a little bit of visibility, and then it's going to kick to overcast, which is going to make it miserable.
Yeah, it seems pretty bright right now.
Moderate heavy rain now.
But it does not seem dry at
No,
all.
it's very much not. Well, we'll just do our best, right?
That's right.
That's all we can do is do our best.
We prioritize fun.
Yep. Fun is mandatory, however. So.
That's right.
Eugene is my favorite side character in the D cinematic universe. What about Shane? Shane actively engages with the D cinematic universe. Well, thank you for making me a part of your Thursday morning. I have no idea how long I'm going to be in the car. I'm taking it over in the I'm doing the middle stint. I would have been doing 2 stints, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not very confident in myself, and Ryan seems fairly a little bit more character, a little bit more confident. I read the word character, so I said character. So yeah, Shane had an episode on our television program. But yeah, Ryan's got a little bit more confidence, so we'll let him do the heavy lifting today.
Oh, first turn.
Yikes.
Oh, second turn.
Ah, yikes. Turn 3, yikes. Gonna be like this for 24 or 2 hours and 40 minutes, everybody. Just us going, yikes.
This is not as wet as it was in practice.
No, it isn't. I think it's gonna rain more. In fact, I would dare I say it looks like it's stopped.
Oh, wow.
But there's more, like, we're gonna have rain the whole damn time. Like,
It's not gonna get drier.
No, it ain't gonna get drier. But it has indeed, like, it's actually stopped right now, so.
Yep.
Trying not to talk too much on Discord because I want Ryan to have as much concentration as possible because this is very difficult to do.
All right, there's our banker.
Okay. All right. Got a banker in. That's good. Oh, and that was good banker.
Nice.
Okay.
Very heavy rain in 5 minutes.
Tires are up to 10th now.
Ah, there it is. That's
Oops.
how easy you can catch out, you know? Like, honestly, that's how easy it is.
That was so fast.
Yeah.
That came around so fast.
Yeah, that's like, whoa! Defend the stream, everybody. It's third down. Reska, thank you for the raid. Needs 11. It's a third and long.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
everybody, defend it. Let's go.
Let's hear some crowd noise.
Get loud. Get loud. Get loud. Reska, I can't get this loud at 10:10 in the morning. It's very much a nighttime alert, not a daytime alert. Reska was at Silverstone, IRL, real Silverstone for he was there for the Silverstone 500 British GT. GT3, GT4, I believe he said. He was showing some of it. Had some really cool vantage points. They let you roam around a F1 track GA. So he was like on the hangar straight over the bridge shooting some of that. And
Hell yeah.
it was really cool looking. Really, really dope. So thank you everybody for popping in. Hopefully we'll entertain you. Ryan's going to be in the car to start.
Hello.
That's Ryan. That box over my right shoulder is Ryan right there.
That's me. Lighten up the box.
That's him. That's him. He's a box VTuber.
Gentlemen,
Whoa!
Fracture Ed Fob 52 just followed.
Fracture Ed
Fireworks.
Fob. Fracture Ed Fob. No, it's Fractured Fob 52. Thank you for the follow. That puts us at 4 away from 100. You want to hear something funny, Ryan? We were 4 away from 100 followers on the channel, and then somebody unfollowed. So now we're back to being 4 away from 100 on the channel. If you drop us a follow, and
Gentlemen,
oh,
start
we
your
got another one.
Right?
DDM 999 just followed.
DDM
No
999.
rain.
Thank you so much for the follow. It's wet again. It's very wet. Oh, now it's
Yeah.
not wet. I don't know. It looks wet. Thank you
It's
very
kinda
much for the
chilly.
follow, DDM999. When we hit 100 followers, if we hit it before the All-Star race for NASCAR, the Thursday that would normally be NIS, they don't do
1 minute, 40 seconds
they don't
remaining.
do they don't do NIS for the All-Star race. That Thursday, if we hit 100 followers, viewers choice Tuesday night iRacing stream on the Thursday, if that makes any sense. We're going to do a viewers choice TNI on Thursday. So I'll give you all a like 3-hour block, and whatever you want me to race, I'll race it. So if you want to watch me race dirt, that's your chance. If you want to see me race the IndyCar, that's your chance. If you want me to race the truck, I'll race that. If you want me to race the dumb SRX car, I'll race it too. Can't stick around,
60
but
seconds
good luck
left
for your
now.
race, D. Thank you, Reska. Hopefully your drive home goes nicely from Silverstone. Stay dry, please. Stay dry.
Silverstone 500. That sounds suspiciously like an oval race.
It does. It does. But it's GT3, GT4 multi-class. So kind of blows my mind because here you don't think of GT3, GT4, at least on the IMSA sense, because IMSA puts
30
GT4 in
seconds
pilot and GT3 is in, WeatherTech. So it's kind of weird how it's like that. It's not even a distance-based race. It's just named Silverstone 500 for the vibes.
Nice.
That's funny.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a vibe.
It's just for the vibes.
10 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna have heavy rain for the start,
Grid
and
time's
it's
up.
gonna rain for. Well, I mean, do we really need rain updates? It's gonna rain the whole
These are
time.
about to move.
Here's your rain update. It's still raining.
It's still raining. Well, I hope everybody enjoys the stream and enjoys the race. We'll try our best to keep the car rolling for 2 hours and 40 minutes, but that's easier said than done. We have all 3 classes, which is cool.
100%. Rain's here.
But I'm-
Moderate heavy rain
Qualified
now.
third.
Track is 100% wet. iRacing, you said that you were going to make these tracks and you were going to make it so that it would not be a stupid amount of rain. It's 100% wet. By the way, the P2s are struggling to get off the grid. There you go.
P2's gonna P2.
Okay, be careful pacing, okay?
Yep. Will do.
We got to run an ad. We'll run the ad right now. If you don't like the ad, hit that subscribe button, and you won't have to see the ad. Or get Twitch Turbo. I don't know. Just do one of the two.
Well, it's so sunny, but so rainy.
Yeah. Sunny rain. What does it mean? Double rainbow.
It's so beautiful.
What does it mean? Like it's got a... Have you seen that video, right? A double rainbow?
Oh, yeah.
Double rainbow all the way. What does it mean? It means you're a member of the LGBT family.
This is a long pace lap.
It's even longer when you realize that we're going to tippy toe all the way to the
Yeah.
start.
Yep.
By the way, Ryan, you'll be glad to know that I fixed the ticker. Your name's now in highlighted like my name is for these races.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was fixed last week. It was not fixed last week, and now it is fixed for this week. So
Awesome.
you'll be able to tell who we are in the ticker at all times, where the name's highlighted in sand. Pixel Car Racing Sand, and we will be in car 019. So do they have to run a lap and then stop back at the grid? No, this is a rolling start. So the way that this works is that we do a rolling start to the grid, like NASCAR does. The other thing too is because we have 3 different races going on at the same time. So like if I show you the results page for qualifying, which by the way, the P2s outqualified the GTPs.
Of course.
The GTPs, which are the cars in yellow, are leading the field to the green. Then the cars in blue, which are the LMP2s, and then the cars in red, which is our class, the GTs. All three of these classes race the race at the same time, but they're racing independent of one another, effectively. So we share the same racetrack, but we're not racing those drivers. So, but they're still there. We could still hit them. So that's the thing that kind of makes multi-class racing a lot of fun and kind of scary at the same time. So, especially in the wet. So this is our first experience with multi-class in the wet. So we'll see how it goes.
It's really wet.
I have very low expectations, so however it shakes out, it shakes out. So
Yeah, kind of same. It's the goal here at the start is to stay safe at all costs.
survive.
Yep.
Shout out my ECW fans back in the day. Anyways. So we're probably going to get the green here in just a hot minute.
Yep. Yep.
And we're going to get super serious for this beginning of the race at least.
With the B2 car is definitely very far ahead.
Yep. Yeah, smart move. Tippy toe in there.
There you go.
One of those cars, that green car pit started and they ended up second.
Jeez, that's not the way that's
That
supposed
is
to work.
protestable. You can protest that, but we'll see if they just wreck it anyways. Yellow ahead. Watch out, car rejoining on the right.
Oh, it's carnage.
Careful. Watch out, wreck in front.
Oh, so much carnage.
Yeah.
Portion front got very sideways.
Pointy in the middle, those are prototypes. So there's two different classes. That car that's on the left right there, that's the LMP2. And then the other cars that look like it are the GTP cars, GTP, Grand Touring Prototypes. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great. Watch out, more on the left.
Oh.
My God. Oh, there you go. Literally called it in the same lap. All right, so whoa up. Watch out, wreck ahead.
Oh, someone's pitting.
I think that was the car that started second. They jump started. So they got the penalty.
Yep, they got it right first.
All right, take it easy.
B2.
Yeah, just take it easy. Go way too long. Car off on the left.
All right.
Watch out, that's paint.
This is wild.
This is sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, I do feel like this is not realistic racing conditions.
No, it's way too wet. iRacing's all like, oh, no, we made it so that they wouldn't be racing in the rain and this feels like it's just way too wet. Watch out. Although that could just be us bitching and complaining because we're whiners.
We're just role playing as race car drivers.
We are
that like to complain.
cosplaying as race car drivers. We are always miserable.
Its conditions are never right.
Conditions are never good.
Our car could always be better. Our tires are always dying.
One left. I'm literally just gonna save the words car off. I'm literally just gonna say one left, one right. Acura's off. Acura with a Cadillac paint. I just realized it's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
10 out of 10, no nuts.
They're big GM fans over there.
They love GM, but they drive a Honda. Car's not on the lead lap. Just ride until you can pass them safely. Don't even push it.
Yep.
One right.
Oh.
There you go. Good job. One center, one right. Wow, you really do have... I literally have to spot you. Like, I actually have to spot you. Leader's gone. Leader's got it figured out. One left. Same prototype again.
Oh.
They're gonna all incident out. Like, they're literally all gonna incident out at this rate.
That's possible. Rain has let up a little bit.
The nice thing is you got a nice little pocket here, so you don't have to deal with the spray as much.
Yep.
Problem is you got this GTP behind you who's faster than he has brains. So what do you think, chat? You want to give it a shot? I'll give you the wheel for a little bit. This is sketchy. Like, this is legit sketchy. Luckily, the more laps we run, the more and more we get spread out. And it gets a little bit easier to deal with. But that initial start is scary. Very scary. Ooh.
Oh, that start was exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I asked the stream, I was like, hey, do you want to take the wheel for a little bit? Try it out? And they were like, Twitch plays iRacing. When does Bird Jesus show up? It's really funny. Real good deep cut reference there, Patrick. I'll never forget when they played Twitch Plays Pokemon and they just, like, they spammed the command so that he released all his Pokemon. Or not all his Pokemon, but like he released like the good Pokemons, and then they found a way to beat the Final Four anyways. Which is one of the funniest fucking things I ever saw in my life. God,
Wild time.
we used to be a country, a proper country, with Twitch Plays Pokemon and Salty Bet. Salty Bet was the best.
Oh, salty bet.
Oh, Salty Bet was so good. AI on AI Mugen fights that you could bet fake money on. So many Dragon Ball Z characters. Alright, watch out. You got a prototype coming on you here.
Yep.
Phrasing. That was a little sketchy. You were on the paint.
Yep.
Oh, watch out. One right. Same prototype. They're all going to incident out by like 2 hours remaining at this rate.
It really seems like it.
It's hard. So, I mean, I'm staring at the pits and there's already like 10 cars in the pits already. So you're going to get more and more real estate to work with. Is it really a deep cut if Twitch has default emotes from it? I guess not. But like, let's put it this way. I've been very casual on Twitch until like this year, and I remember it. So, we'll give it that.
Car feels pretty good now that the tires are warmer.
Yeah, that's the big thing is just getting the heat in them, and then once you get the heat in them, which takes longer in rain.
Yep.
Once you get heat, you'll be in better shape. The other good thing too is because there's cars running around now instead of how it is in practice where the rain can pool, we're pushing a lot of the water out of the braking points that are the sketchy areas, so that's helping a lot too. And we won't go full course yellow either, right? So like it's not, they're gonna keep moving. So maybe iRacing knows what they're talking about and they just wait for us to move the water out of the way, and then it's like, no, it's fine, you see? And then we're like, God damn it, you're right. I guess you know something. I guess you know better than we do.
Mr. iRacing.
I guess so. Guess you got a point. iRacing.com. Motorsports simulations. That is your real name. Another good lap. Keep it up.
Roger.
Gonna have 2 P2s on you when you get out of this corner. One inside. And a Red Bull livery, so you know you can trust them.
That's right. Turn these wipers back on.
Did you turn them off?
I did.
Oh, I would have them on all the time.
It stopped raining though. I didn't need them for a little while.
One of my favorite things to tell people who don't know auto racing about, it's an F1 stat, which tells you how much it pains me to mention this. One of my favorite F1 stats of all time is that the rain tire of a Formula One car can move a bathtub worth of water a second.
Wow. And it puts it all in the air.
Yeah. So it literally takes all the water that was there and just throws it up in the air. One of the craziest stats ever. Like at full song, down a straightaway, a Formula One car can throw up an entire bathtub worth of water. It's crazy.
It's a lot of water.
Yeah. I don't know how good our Michelins are, but they probably do a fairly good job. Probably similar. See, the problem with GT cars, though, in the wet, is that a lot of that water just goes into the wheel well.
I know.
So it just
Now,
bounces off the
imagine-
inside of the wheel well.
Imagine this car with closed wheel wells. If you had what they call open wheels.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're called open wheels, right? So, because they are open wheels.
Gentlemen.
Whoa!
The _Italian_Jojo just followed.
The Italian Jojo, thank you for the follow. What the fuck?
Woo!
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Oh,
That was stupid.
Somehow that car did not hit us. I don't know how
What the?
that
Why
didn't
were you
happen.
turning around like that? Thank you, Italian Jojo, for the follow. That now, I believe I follow you on Twitter. 2 away from 100 now.
Oh yeah.
So thank you so much. Much appreciated. We have 2 away from 100. If we hit 100 the week of the NASCAR All-Star Race, instead of doing an NIS stream because it's not happening that week, I will be doing a viewer's choice Tuesday night iRacing. So whatever you want me to do in a 3-hour block, I'll try and run it. So thank you so much. Much appreciated. Italian Jojo for the follow. We're tackling Mugello in IMSA Endurance. We are... Ryan, you ready to find out how far you're in? You're 16 minutes in, buddy.
feels like 45.
That's right, buddy. We're at Mugello. We just started.
I'm having a good time.
We're having a fantastic time, despite the elements.
I believe we are in P2 right
We are in P2. The rain is getting heavier. The clouds are coming in.
now. I can hear it on the rooftop.
I can hear it from the camera.
It's gotten noticeably heavier like in the last 30 seconds.
Yep. I think I finally figured out why my model lags.
Wet track. Help is 100%.
I think it's because I leave a Twitch stream running, like the stream manager page opens up your Twitch stream on it, and I hit pause on it, and now it's not lagging at all. So I wonder if that did it. I don't know. Chat, let me know if my model lags. We're still trying to figure this whole game out. But enough about iRacing.
Enough about iRacing. Let's talk about how I'm turning laps that are faster than most of the field.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Goes without saying, Ryan's kicking ass right now.
Still trying to be very cautious.
Yes. Our favorite pink square VTuber kicking ass. Ryan is not a VTuber.
Oh,
Oh no, we spoke too soon.
uh,
Lock it down, lock it down, lock it down, lock it down.
yes.
Oh my
yes.
god, you got so close to hitting the wall. Oh boy. Okay, just get it gathered up. Careful, this is all gonna be very wet. You have a clear path here. Yeah, there you go. That ate up 4 of our incidents, by the way.
Woo!
Okay, we're P3. Still got a gap, so
So close to the wall.
it's just that run into Casanova, right? Like it just,
Feeling a little too confident.
yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
This game has a
Could've been way
tendency
worse.
of humbling you really quickly.
Yes.
Oh fuck, see, now it's raining harder, so now all the spots that were drying out, or like, not drying out, but thinning out, are getting filled up again.
iRacing, where the racing is simulated, but the humility is real.
Fake cars, real competition. Used it as a tagline for the league I used to promote. Fake cars, real competition.
Did we just lose one spot there?
Yeah, we're down
Nice.
one. We still have like a 7-second gap to third or to fourth
All right,
now.
all
So
right.
I can't stress enough how lucky you were to not hit the wall. You were like a foot and a half away from hitting the wall.
I know. It
You
was
were
wild.
real close to hitting the wall.
Yeah, tighten it up a little bit here.
Yep.
You can't stamp on the brakes.
No, especially in this car.
You gotta ease onto them.
If you were in something like the Merc or the BMW, I think where you have a lot of weight on the front, you could, but not in the Porsche. No way. No way. Rear engine? No way. Not in double blue. No way.
There's so many more puddles there than there were a few minutes ago.
Yep, because it's raining harder, right? So it's filling them back in. It's really frustrating because, like, you'll be like, okay, now I'm finally getting grip on it. And remember, this gets slick too.
Yep.
Like, you'll be driving along, you'll be like, oh, I'm good now. They've moved the water out of the way, you're fine. And then the rain comes back, and then it's like, fuck you in particular, it's back. I know iRacing really wants to be like, oh, we want to show off the rain and we want to have people with a fair shake of things. I hope next season, next build, and I think they've mentioned that they're going to do this. I can't remember for sure. But I think next build, I really hope with the scheduling, they make it so that there's not just a this race is rain, this race is not. Like, have it where there's some variability in it. Because I want a 50-50 chance of rain in some of these races. Like, I want it to be half and half, and you actually have to, like, consider if it's going to rain or not. I'd like to see that at some point. But, you know, goes without saying.
It'd be nice to have some more randomness for like when if racing is going to come in the middle of the race.
Yeah, if rain's coming, yeah.
You know, have it be labeled as a dry race, but then, oops, rain.
Yeah, which I guess Sebring was kind of like that, but I'd like to see it in the 240s.
Yep.
I don't know if you could do it in the 45-minute officials, but like, I think in the 240, oh shit, right? Maybe move your brake bias.
A little forward.
Yeah, because okay, now watch out. You're gonna have to.
Yep.
Hang tight. Okay, you got an opening. Because of the rain, because of the fuel burn, right? Now the balance of the car's off, right? So.
Yep. Oh wow, yeah, I did not realize as much of the fuel is burned off as it has.
Yep. That weight balance, so important in this car. I think even more so than others because of just how light the front end gets. Went off on the left. It's really coming down now, so be careful, okay?
Yep.
Everything that we had dry up is starting to puddle back
Yep.
up again, like hard, so. Good pass. Careful on exit.
Oh, that apex is not good.
Yep, that's why I was saying careful on exit. Oh, fuck, you're coming in, like, now. Like, 5 laps.
Yeah, 5 laps, yeah.
Okay. Wait, did we load the right setup?
Oh no! Oh no! Did I load the race setup? The standard race setup?
Not
May
the
have loaded
100 liter
standard
set?
setup.
Probably. Oh, well. Okay, well, you're effectively doing
Dang.
your short stint early, I guess. Okay, that's fine. The car's going to be
Boy.
much more balanced now. Because the car's going to have a ton more weight in the front, so it should be more balanced. As the run goes on when I get in.
The balance is wild right now, for sure.
Yeah, so that's something to watch out for, I guess, is when it gets low on fuel, we're going to have to be careful with the balance.
I really thought I'd click the 100-liter setup.
I'll check. Oh, I can't tell. It's just from Ryan Phillips. Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, wait. I can check. Fuel level, 13.2 gallons. Yeah, that's definitely the 45-minute set.
Ah, dang. Sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. Honestly, it might work out. Because the pace is so slow and everything, it might still split an hour between stops, so we'll be okay.
Ooh.
All right.
This is getting pretty hard.
Yep, just hang in there, okay?
Oh.
Whoa, careful. Watch out.
Oh my
P2
God.
liters coming up on you.
Okay, Ryan, come on.
Ryan, focus up, please.
Yep.
Watch out, one on the right. Coming back across, you're fine. Go, 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 go. I think because the overall pace is so slow, we'll be okay. Because it takes about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and got 4 minutes. Yeah, we'll be all right. One on the right. It's a prototype. There was a GT car apparently half the way to Milan.
Yeah.
That is overall lead.
Oh, the spray.
Just let him go. This guy's going to wreck in 3 corners anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very cautious with traffic here.
Yep. It's prototype traffic, so. That car spun 80 times and it's 4th in class. So that should tell you everything you need to know about situations.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh!
iRacing just followed.
AI Racing TTV, thank you so much for the follow. We just got another follower. 1 away from 100.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. This is insane. We don't get this many followers on the stream. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
This is amazing. Thank you, thank you. People really want to see me race like dirt road or something, huh? Like,
Wet Mugello brings him out.
yeah, I guess people want to see us in the wet. Hey, all right. Why are they about to be disappointed when I get in the car? They're going to be like, actually, we take this follow back. Nah. Joke.
Oh my god, the spray. The spray is so much.
3 away from pitting.
Alright.
Yeah, I guarantee you your second stint's going to feel better. Because you'll have a full tank.
Yep. Yeah, it gets pretty tricky with the low fuel.
Oh, I can see it.
It Porsches even harder.
Yeah. You're doing great work, Ryan. Considering the circumstances, so.
I was feeling cocky there for a bit, and I've been humbled. I've been brought back down to earth.
Yep. This game has a tendency of doing that to you. Been at it for almost 20 years, I know it.
Oh, there's P3 in front.
Yep. Watch out, that same prototype again. Oh, I can't see their incident points, damn. Wait, I need to see something. I count 13 entries already out of this race. We are 2 hours and 9 minutes remaining. Yeah, you're eating this guy alive, so whatever you could do. Don't even really push it. He'll make a mistake because you're putting pressure on him.
Yeah, that's the strategy. Oh.
Don't worry, he just hit the gravel trap again. He's gonna incident out. There's no way.
What's the DQ incident limit?
It's still 17 and 25. It's still the same as it was when it was dry.
25, okay.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I feel like for these races it should be like 25 and 35.
Pretty sure they should just use the Michelin Pilot Challenge limits, which are, you know, a lot higher. The incident limit is, you may have noticed a couple times, you see when it pops up like off track 1x, loss of control 2x. So iRacing has a no fault incident point system where it automatically assigns you points depending on.
I love when the engine revs and then the traction control kicks in and it comes down.
Yeah, it's great. iRacing will automatically assign you points depending on car contact, off tracks, all that kind of stuff. We, as a team, are allotted 17 incident points before we have to do a drive-through penalty. Once we do that, if we hit 25 points on the incident point count, then we're disqualified from the race. It's just a way to prevent people from.
Passed me like 6 times now.
Yeah, and don't worry, you'll spin 7.
Yeah.
They have a way of. This is a way for iRacing to police somebody who's very bad in a race, and very outmatched or out of their element, or someone who's just intentionally wrecking people. So it's a way to do that, and it keeps the racing a little bit cleaner, and it makes people think a little bit more rationally. So.
Oh, that spray coming out of that corner is just kind of just. Well, I think this is where the track is.
Yeah, hang tight. Doing great. No pressure from behind. Everybody
Oh,
understands
straight.
the assignment here, so you're gonna
Spray coming down the straight. Oh,
pit this time.
all right.
We're not gonna push it on fuel. We're gonna come in this time.
Sounds good.
I'm ready.
Up, up.
Alrighty, chat. Told
There
ya.
goes our P2,
P3.
P3, P3.
Anyways, bring it home so that we're not doing damage and fall out of P3.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, chat. We will now get into the car. I'm going to drive a fuel stint. I am not very well versed in rain. If I wreck, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Okay, so we will do our best here and see what we can do tonight. Okay? All right, good. Now that we've established that, let's go kick some ass.
Well, definitely stay off the apexes.
Oh yeah, I can tell that. I can see that for sure.
Hoping you have a prototype trying to pass you on the outside.
Make them do the work. They want to do the work. They want to go past you so hard in the dry. Make them fucking do the work in the wet too. You want it all. It's not a two-way street. You don't get to get a pass in the dry or in the wet. Alrighty. In this time. Remember, pit road entry is slick here, so.
Yep. Woo! Oh boy.
All right. Cars in one piece. That's all we ask for, right? So.
Yeah.
I'll try and do the same for you, but I can't make any guarantees.
That's cool.
You got to drive it in the dry. You got to drive it in the wet, so.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the way I look at it. You got a chance to drive it, so now.
There you go.
All right. All right. You still got the TC up where you had it?
Yep, still up all the way. I turned the brake bias forward slightly
Okay.
from where I started.
I'm gonna leave it at that then.
All right.
I want it to be a very stable.
Remember, tires are cold. Watch it on pit exit. You are clear on exit also. Plenty of room. Plenty of room ahead too. 11 seconds to the nearest car.
Okay. Let me just get my bearings here,
Right on.
and then I do appreciate the info though. Please keep giving me that, but just know I gotta focus up for at least the first couple laps here. Wow, this is all slick now. There's grass there, by the way.
Yes.
I have no spotter.
Oh,
DRE
no.
DRE is not working right now, so I might need you to tell me when cars are coming.
I can do that.
Okay. Shit.
Oh. All right.
How's it look?
You've got one car coming. They are staying to the inside. One more car coming. Okay, you're good. Prototype coming up.
How's the car look?
There's definitely some damage on the front, but it does not look too bad. Considering the pace is slow, I think we should stay out unless it feels weird or we have a new ball.
Okay.
We've got another prototype, 1.1 seconds back. Prototype inside.
This car's only emitting spray from one side on my screen. Wow, it's really fucking pouring.
Yeah.
Car feels fine. We'll probably have like 5 minutes of optional when we pit,
All right.
knowing our luck.
Look, it feels fine if we can still do lap times.
God damn it!
That those braking zones are tough. Good save though. Good save. Yellow flag ahead. All right.
This is trial by fire now, ain't it?
You're doing great though. You're doing great.
So hard. There's a thing that bugs me about this is in my rear view, when I look at it occasionally, I think it's a car, but it's the reflection of the TV screens
Right?
around the track, and
Yeah.
it's throwing me off because like I'll look at my mirror and I'll be like, I have a car behind me. The relative doesn't say I do, but I definitely do. And then I look up and it's a reflection of the fucking monitors.
It's way more noticeable.
It's
than
so annoying. Well,
spot
because it
conditions.
reflects, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
it's so hard.
I kept noticing that too.
It's really coming down. I mean, really coming down.
Prototypes.
Kind of stock car brake now. Like, I find that like I find that it's very much like you literally are just, oh great, now I got warp in front of me.
Oh no.
As if it's not hard enough. I find that it's like you have to like stock car brake in the sense that you have to elongate your braking points and you have to occasionally get off the brake to let the car snatch it again.
Yep. Yep. That's totally it. Now that you mention it. That's what it is.
Which is good, because that's what I'm used to, but, like, it's not...
It's not the way you normally drive a GT3.
No, normally a GT3 you can go balls to the wall with the braking on it, but...
Yeah.
I'm not pushing it at all. If there's a prototype rejoining in front of me, and they get it gathered like they did just a moment ago...
Yep.
I let them get it gathered. I'm not going to push it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to thread a needle that's just going to get closed right back up 30 seconds later. Spot.
Car rejoining on the left.
That's a spot.
Nice, nice.
You know, there's actually a motor race still going on. We have to focus on that part.
Right.
It's not just D tries to survive the biblical fishes and loaves 2x2 to the ark that's happening right now. We actually have to race too. And that's a
Leader
fast
is
for
in the pit
position.
right now.
Yeah. For a while. They're like in there for like a minute 20.
Uh-oh.
So they must have wrecked.
We will, if you're good, I will check it out.
No, it's not worth checking.
Okay.
I do need spotter help. I don't know why Dre's not calling shit out today. I updated it right before stream and it's not. It's another car with just one rooster tail spray. Weird.
I see that on your stream right now.
Yeah.
That is
I mean, I'm not complaining. It makes it easier to see, but
50% less spray now.
yeah, but it doesn't ruin the immersion a little bit. Ah, fuck, we had it saved.
Oh. Oh, that's alright. That's alright.
It's not.
You're clear to rejoin.
So hard.
It is. It really is on a knife's edge.
I think you have it gathered, and then it turns out you don't have it gathered. Was I on paint when I got back on it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why. Yep.
Yeah, the accelerating on paint is disaster. Prototype.
Pass for position.
Nice. Another prototype approaching. Two prototypes, actually. no. that was the leader GT car behind me. Just ate it right into that prototype.
Hey, look, it's a prototype we passed last time by that we let by this time by, and now we're passing them again.
Wow.
So wet through here.
Yeah,
It's not even...
they did exactly the Porsche thing and just got on the brakes and the rear end came around and they went right into that prototype.
so wet around here.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this Acura going?
You're good. Oh.
This Acura behind me doesn't even have a front clip.
They do not.
Do we have a front clip?
Oh yeah. No, we
Okay.
do.
You still do? Okay.
It's pretty battered, but
Okay.
but we're good.
Like, I know the lap times are shit, but, like, actually, it looks like it's shit for everybody. Everybody's
Yeah,
running,
exactly.
like, 220s now.
Yeah. The lap times are all over the place.
Yeah,
So we're not
everyone's
suffering
slow
from
now.
damage.
Everybody's slow now, so damage is not as big a deal,
Nope.
mercifully.
Two prototypes fighting here in front of you.
Take the goddamn spot. Everything moves in
Heavy rain.
slow motion. Dre just told me heavy rain soon.
Oh no.
Dre just told me heavy rain soon, as if it's not heavy rain already.
Poor Dre.
Andrea, we're gonna talk. After this race, Andrea, we're gonna have a conversation about your employment status. I'm giving you a raise, because you're on the money. It is raining hard. Okay.
There's that prototype.
It's a fucking
that brake
pool.
one.
It's a pool through that chicane now.
It really is.
It's
wild.
all river. Like, they would red flag this in real life. There's too much standing water.
It really feels like it.
At least in America, they would. In Europe, they're crazy. They would say, no, it is fun to race. You can race in this. It is fun. That's my attempt at doing a vaguely European accent. Oh! He's pitting. Or not. I don't know where he's going.
They are indeed hitting.
Okay.
You're not racing this car behind.
Yeah, I might just let him go.
We're back in third.
We're probably going to be running pretty good because of the cycle. If we don't do anything stupid, which is easier said than done.
We won't intentionally do it.
I will say this, and I want to say this very reserved. I'm getting better at this.
Nice.
I'm understanding
Nice.
this a little bit more. The spray is not nearly as intimidating as it once was. It still is, but
Wait,
this
so
is
you get
easily
one
the
of three cars
longest
gonna-
I've driven in the rain by myself. So
Oh, nice.
This is where you go, yes, D, you've completed 4 laps. Looks like I've completed 7, which is...
Flag. Prototype approaching.
Huh. A lot of short shifting.
Yep.
Like a lot of short shifting. A lot of not tracking out. A lot of running the middle of the ribbon.
Yep.
So... kind of what I'm starting to pick up a little bit is just how much you have to be so conservative with your exits, and like it's imperative that you don't push it too hard.
Really fight the GT3 urge to stomp on the brakes.
Which is funny because that's how I usually am. I don't usually stomp on the brakes. I'm actually like, I trail brake a lot more than I think you're supposed to. I'm very conservative with my brake inputs. Like, I'm never just diving into a corner and smashing the brake. I'm always gradual on it. I think that's why I like this car so much, is it rewards you so much for being casual with your brake inputs. It's fucking raining. Well, we've hit MPR, so...
Nice.
for drive share, I should say. MPR is something different. In race MPR.
There you go.
Yeah, leader just ran a 222. And we just ran a 222.5.
Nice.
So needless to say, everybody is slow now. I guess I'm right on pace. I mean, they haven't pitted yet, but... Rain, the great equalizer, right? Isn't that what they always say? It's like, oh... I'm fucking Senna, apparently.
There you go.
Minus the allegations. That for some reason my friends are obsessed with when it comes to Ericsson Senna. Did you know they had a relationship with it? Yeah, I know, but like, I'm not defending it, but I'm just saying, like, y'all make a big deal about this. Not the, like, 3 F1 titles he had. No, it's this. This is your stick in the mud. Anyway, shout out Alain Prost.
Yeah.
I didn't know where my breakpoint at all was there.
Yeah. It's wild. Every time I've gone into that corner with cars ahead, I
Just
brake.
guess. You just guess.
Yeah. You guess and be cautious.
Literally like throwing into double coverage. It's like, maybe it's there, maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's try it.
Yeah.
You're just hoping you don't throw an interception. By the way, what the fuck are your Falcons thinking? Why do they draft a quarterback when they've just paid Kirk Cousins $100 million? Guaranteed money. And then they're like, let's draft Mike Penix. Oh, look at this. It's sunny. What the hell?
Nice. Breaking the cloud cover.
Look at this. The sun. Maybe it's gonna dry. It won't dry out. Rain is getting lighter though, through this back half of the track though.
Yep, we're coming into a lighter rain zone
Oh, thank God.
for a few minutes, and then
Yep.
it's gonna get heavy again.
Regardless, who cares? It's a gap. That's what matters. It's a gap. This is fun.
Yeah.
Don't you know what you're doing?
It gets fun.
It's hard, but it's fun.
Now I will say, when I started feeling confident.
Yeah,
was when
I
got
know.
that first pin.
I know.
We've got moderate precip now.
Mr. iRacing will humble you.
Hello, my name is John iRacing, and I am here to make you humble. What if that was my dead voice? What if I just made a redeem and I just make a stupid voice every time it's like, oh, it's my dead voice, and then people will be like, oh wow, I get to hear D's dead voice. This is amazing. And then it's just like, hello, my name is D. I'm a streamer on Twitch.tv.
The idea of
The
someone that
voice you
sounds like
see
that
doesn't match the body you're seeing it from. What are the chances? I'm a chartered accountant. You know, like that kind of thing. Like, you know, like
Chartered account.
Sam Elliott ass voice. I'm
iRacing
Sam.
streamer, CPA.
You know all these sim racing VTubers that are popping up? Yeah, I'm their accountant. That's why I have a following. I manage their books.
The numbers don't
I give them
lie,
their
they don't
W-2s. Whatever weird tax form that you have to mail the Prime Minister in England.
Lots of 1099s.
And Mentrix Spinella. Thank you for popping in, Mentrix.
Hey.
You are the one who make the VTuber compilations. I want to say thank you for including me in the 14th edition of that, especially considering that I didn't really have a big following at the time. I still don't really have not a big following, but like, you know, I'm rather obscure in this game of ours. But thank you very much for putting me in that greatly. Thank you. Made my day when my stupid practice spin at Coda in NIS showed up. And I was sick as a dog that day because I went to wrestling the night before and I got home and I was like, oh, I have like no voice. This sucks. Turns out I got sick. It wasn't COVID, but like I got sick when I was at wrestling. So like the next week I sounded like dog shit. It's fun. I hate it. It's fun.
Type B fun.
Yep, type B fun. I guess it warped out at some point because it didn't count my lap. That's weird.
We are also in P2 now.
Yeah, on cycle.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too. When we pit, if the car has this much damage when we pit, I wouldn't bother fixing it.
Yeah.
It
seems
drives
like it's not
fine,
really-
and with the way that the pace is, I don't think it's going to hurt you enough
I agree.
to get it fixed.
Sounds like a plan. Autofuel has this on 42 liters. That doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. But that should tell you about how slow the pace is and how much the short stop didn't hurt us. Like, accidentally loading the 45-minute setup might not kill us this week.
Yep.
Like it would in the dry. Oh, yeah. The heavy rain's back. Heavy rain's back. Jason! Jason! Anybody else have a PS3? Anybody else play Heavy Rain? I never played it, but I know the Jason meme.
I also get that reference.
I also saw the guy's next game, Detroit Become Human, which I watched the best friends play it twice. And that's my only exposure to that game, and that game is hilarious.
It is wild.
It is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Robots are... We treat robots like shit. They emigrate to Canada. Because Canada is the good people who take in robots. Like, we wouldn't just put them on the fucking Maple Leafs. Maybe they'd win a round. No, D, you're not mad about this. Yes, I'm still mad about this. Mitch Marner gets $11 million. He can't fucking do shit for 40 minutes, and then he's like, "Oop, boop, boop, boo, I can score a goal." Friggin' stupid Maple Leafs. Oh shit, my Canadian's showing. I'm sorry. Down 3-1 to
Canadians
Boston.
exposed.
Down 3-1 to Boston again. This time they're not coming back to force Game 7 and then lose it in heartbreaking fashion. Like, they aren't doing that. Anyways.
Prototype behind.
Yep, we're good. Right, yeah, this whole thing. This whole race car thing.
Oh yeah. GT3 coming up, but you are not racing.
Was it Omicron that broke him up? That sucks. You drive it like a stock car.
Moderate
Like a,
heavy rain or
like you
fast
drive it
weather.
like a stock car, but you drive it offline like a stock car.
Nice.
Like you're driving it like a stock car, but with no ability to get to the apex. Got a little too cocky. Subtle humbling there. They were brandishing the whip. They didn't hit me with the whip, but they were brandishing it.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Prototype coming up. Looks
Like-
like well, I thought they were gonna send it on the inside.
Like my sister's dog. What? We'll just... They can get it on one of these two moderately large straightaways here. My sister's dog, she'll spray a bottle, like get a spray bottle of water to like fuck with the dog to get it to stop. That was iRacing holding the spray bottle. I'm not a furry. I want to stress for the record, I'm not a furry. A lot of people are saying I'm a furry. I'm not a furry.
Oh, there's that prototype with the no front flip again.
I was able to spot my braking board. That's cool when that happens. That's first and second for GTP, by the way. Although they're a lap apart. My I am not a furry t-shirt is inspiring a lot of questions already answered by my shirt. Yeah, absolutely. It is a running joke between me and my friend Lilac, who has not been on stream because we don't... Well, actually, yes, she has been on stream. She was on the stream during our Daytona 24 of, I am not a furry. I am not. I don't get the appeal. I respect the people that are. I think it's great that you identify that way. I'm just not like that. But it seems like every one of my friends seems to be a furry. And, I do not have a fursona. I don't have one. But my friend Lilac has a running bit where after I won the Roar, which is a hilarious race name to win a race as not a furry,
It's a good point.
she had this running bit of like her being like, "Congratulations, your prize is we got you these cat ears. Put the ears on, put the ears on." And I'll go, "No, absolutely not." And so it's to the point where we'll just be in a Discord call hanging out. She'll just be like, put the ears on, and I'll just immediately go, no, stop it.
Usually when she says that, it's preceded by you making some sort of furry-related comment and then saying, by the way, I'm not a furry.
I'm not a furry. I need to answer the question.
Immediately followed by, but what if you put these ears on?
The funniest part is people think that I'm not, like I'm putting on a bit about not being a furry. No, I'm serious. I'm not a furry. It's just, it's funny. The bit is funny to just constantly be going, I'm not a furry.
It is accurate and also kind of related.
It is fucking hilarious to just consistently feel that I am in the need to defend my position of non-furriness.
But
Called
was Buddy
comedy.
Baker a furry? We still don't know if Buddy Baker was a furry.
Is Buddy Baker a furry? Okay, yeah, I brought this up. So during qualifying, this is a terrible time to bring this up, but during qualifying of the 1999 Coca-Cola 600, they were promoting some sort of wolf show. I think a Wolfman show on TBS during the qualifying show.
Yes.
And Buddy Baker howled. Oh no, it's because it was a full moon. And Buddy Baker just howled randomly in the booth.
On the broadcast.
On the broadcast of qualifying for the Coke 600. We're fine. We're fine. That was a sick entry, actually. And Buddy Baker was like just howling to the moon, and I'm like, is Buddy Baker a furry? I have questions. Unfortunately, they will not be answered because Buddy Baker died in 2016. But I would like to know if legendary NASCAR driver Buddy Baker was a furry. There's a rumor that Chase Elliott's a furry. That's a fact. That's a rumored fact. Because in 2013, when he was, just coming up through the ranks, basically when he turned 16, 17, he had a Twitter account. And somebody made some furry fan art of him, and he was like, looks great, thanks, on Twitter. And then it got surfaced by, like, a Reddit, an R-NASCAR post that was like, what's the weirdest tweet that your favorite driver has sent? And then somebody posted it. And then suspiciously, it got deleted, like, that week.
This prototype looks like it's, they really dived the Porsche behind you.
Well, they got all the room in the world and all the straightaway in the world and all the speed in the world to get around me.
Yep.
So Chase Elliott deleted that from his Twitter account, which makes me think, is Chase Elliott actually a closeted furry?
Deleting that tweet sounds like something.
It's clearing now. Light moderate precip now.
All right, it's starting to rain. Rain's going to lighten up here for a little bit, according to Dre. I like that Dre's giving me rain updates and nothing else. No lap times, no deltas, no who's behind me, nothing after this update.
In this case, it does seem accurate. It's definitely not going to stop, but it does seem like it's going to light up.
It ebbs and flows a lot.
Yep. Yep. This is the GT3 you're not racing for position. So
Okay. Well, if he gets a run, he gets a run. He'll get a run through the not Spain uphill. That's totally vaguely like the Spain uphill.
There you go.
Speaking of Spain, we'll be there for Tuesday Night iRacing on Tuesday. We have an exciting doubleheader for you on the channel Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. we are doing B Open at Kansas, and then we will be doing Super Formula Fixed again, this time at Barcelona on España. So, Barcelona. So be sure to come on out. I had to mention Barcelona at work because our printer is fucking up. And our printer was messing up at work, and my boss was like, yeah, they had to call the people who make these printers in Barcelona. And I, as an asshole, was like, it's actually pronounced Barcelona. Because that's the kind of relationship my boss and I have.
Oh, oh.
And I love just doing like, I'm a shithead, but they love me for being a shithead. I'm like,
That
yeah,
voice, I
it's
did not pick out that. Up.
wow, wow,
That was
wow, wow.
fully sideways.
Oh, clip that. Someone clip that. That was incredible. Xbox, clip
Wow.
that. Holy shit.
That was lap 31.
Moderate rain in
End of
5
lap
minutes.
31.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm a
Wild.
shithead to my boss, and like, I was like, yeah, it's pronounced Barcelona, on España. And he's like, what the fuck are you going on about? And I'm like, that's how they say it, Barcelona. Just started laughing and walked away. They enabled my bullshit. It's good. It's a good thing I'm okay at my job, because if I was dog shit at my job, I would have been fired so long ago. Another prototype off. This guy's throwing it in. Cyril Saint-Ouen. Son nom est Cyril Saint-Ouen. Je vais pas le braking zone. Je vis pas. C'est où le prototype? Bienvenue, c'est un stream francophone maintenant. On fait du iRacing. A lot of people don't know that. I'm bilingual. I actually speak French. I went to school in French from kindergarten to grade 8. Everything was taught in French. So I got math in French, science in French. I learned French as a first language and then English after the fact. So if my English is ever broken, that's why. A lot of people don't know that. But I can't really speak it too well anymore. Like, I can't hold a conversation in it because, fuck, I still got 20 laps?
Yeah. I was just looking at that.
How the fuck? Okay, alright.
100 liters lasts a long time.
Oh my god, Ryan. You're gonna get the shortest double known to person. You might have been able to one stint this. Oh well, whatever.
That would have been wild.
It is what it is. At this point, we're here for vibes, so.
I don't know if this can't be accurate, but my overlay says the P1 GT3 card has not pitted yet.
They haven't.
How is that possible?
They haven't. I see the pit data on my, like, I have an overlay that doesn't go to the stream. That's a lot more detailed, and they haven't.
But how?
Well, they're also running 3 seconds slower than we are.
Yes, they are crawling around the track.
Which means that,
I guess they're going for the 2 stint.
I guess they're trying. Well, they can split it. I mean, we're a
mean,
minute
if they
from
run-
halfway.
Yeah. They've run this long without pitting.
Terrible time to run wide with a fucking dead GP2 on the inside. Slap sucks. If I ran more laps than you now?
I think so.
I will end up running more laps than you, I think. Despite you running a double. Just because of the way that worked out.
That's wild. Thank you me for picking the wrong
It's okay, it worked out. It honestly worked out because it's going to allow you to still have a double. Since you're going to have shortened ends on both sides.
I completed 15 laps, and you were on
18 at the
16.
line. Okay. All right.
Do you have anything that gives you a fuel number besides the iRacing blog box?
No, just iRacing.
Because now I'm wondering if the auto fuel in iRacing is accurate.
We're going to have to pit again.
Oh yeah.
No, fuck.
Up. You're totally fine though. Okay, you've got a group of cars coming.
For this prototype?
4 more. Nope. Yep. After this prototype, you're clear. You're good. Watch the acceleration here.
Got too comfortable again.
That'll happen. You got just a gentle little bonk on the wall. So
I didn't even think it didn't register a contact. By the way, we're one away from the drive-through now, so
oh no, that's not good.
just realize that.
Perhaps the drive-through is in our future then.
It's 100% in our drive-through. I wouldn't be shocked if we DQ'd out just on bullshit.
No, don't say that.
I hope not.
We've got a good race going here. We're in P2 right now.
Yeah.
We're in P2 and we're a lap up on P3.
Yeah, because the leader's behind us.
Still, I'm counting.
They're running a lot faster now. Like, they're running like 218s and 217s. So now maybe the damage is coming into play.
I don't know, you just did a 220, so I don't think it's significant. Maybe this auto fuel number is right, I don't know.
I'd trust it. I would just leave it. I'd trust it.
Because, I mean, you've got 20 laps to go. Yeah, 19.6 laps to go. That's 40 minutes there, at least.
Yeah. Like I said, you're going to get a shortened second stint.
That's wild. I can't believe the pace is that much slower.
We're like 20 seconds slower than we would be in the dry. Like, it makes sense. You add in 3 laps, that's 1 minute.
Yeah.
Like, it correlates. Like, it does.
Way bigger than I expected. Way big difference.
I'm happy we ran this, by the way.
Awesome.
There was talk of us not running this, by the way, chat. I had a long day yesterday, and it was looking like we weren't gonna be able to do it. And like I'm like, it's in the wet. I'm not very good in the rain. Let me try. Like, I'm afraid. I remember how Monza went. That went really bad, and all that. So I was like, Ryan, I think we're not gonna do it. And then I was like, you know what? Let me.
Uh-oh. Spinning prototype.
He did a complete 180. He did a complete 180.
And then another 180. For 360 total.
Yeah. But we weren't going to do this race, but then we decided to do it. I say complete 180 because Pat Gonzalez, who was the longtime track announcer at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, nay, Mosport, was the PA announcer until literally last year. He retired, I think, during the motorcycle weekend at Mosport. And when he retired, it made me sad because he would say dumb shit like, he did a complete 180. And it'd be like, Pat, a complete 180 is if you're going the wrong way at the end of it. You mean a complete 360.
Nice.
Man had a mustache that could, you know, cut through steel.
Powerful, strong mustache.
He used to call it Daytona 500 for MRN. Like he's a big deal in America. Like, he was a big deal in the motorsport scene in, like, the 90s. But he was a big motorcycle guy the whole time. He never really... He happened to do race cars. He's kind of like Dave Despain in that sense, where, like, Dave Despain was like, oh, he's popular in the oval race car, like, car scene, but his real passion is motorcycles. He's one of those type of people. So, it's like, I do auto racing to pay the bills, but my passion is motorcycle racing. So,
You're spending a lot of time on the curves on your exits here.
okay,
Just
okay,
be mindful.
all right. I won't track out as much. Thank you. That's just a recipe for disaster. So thank you. Leader's pitting, by the way.
Oh, finally.
So they literally broke the race in half. They eliminated a whole pit stop.
Dang.
So we would have.
Dang.
So if we had the right setup, we would have split it right down Broadway. The weight's getting out of it.
Yep.
Actually, I wonder. Do you want to get in early? And then that way you have weight in it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Might not be a bad idea. Let me run a couple more and then we'll do that. We'll get you to like a minute 10, minute 8, and then we'll come in.
Sounds good.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna step away for just a minute.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
you do what you gotta do, and then when you get back, I'll pit.
Okay.
All right. That's probably the right move, chat, honestly. Get more weight in the car, and or I can get a little bit more of a hefty double to bring it to the end, because he wanted to do that. I've been in the car almost an hour, so that's about how long I would be in if it was in the dry, so... And we have to make this final stop anyways, so... Why are you braking so early? Come on. Yeah, this is... I'm actually really confident. I'm a lot happier after racing this race. I feel a lot better once we actually got going and started running. Oh, fuck, there it is. Thanks. Great, we got a pit. We got to drive through. Thanks. Feel a lot better about my ability in the rain after this than I did before. I'm glad I ran this race. It's tiring though. It's really difficult to race in the rain. Like, this is something you very much... Like, I could sometimes pop into a race cold and be like, I'll figure it out in the race. No, when it's this wet, you really got to practice to know where your problem spots are. Anyways, we got a drive through that we got to serve, so we're going to swing on through pit road here. Because we got body checked by a P2. Okay, so Ryan's gonna have 7 incidents to work with, which is not a lot, but we'll do what we can. But no, I'm feeling a lot more confident racing in the rain after this one. I'm very happy we ran it, because this was my big worry. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was scared of racing on stream in the rain again after how badly I went the first time. And I have struggled. I mean, I have spun the car about 4 times, but like, I'm clearly getting more to grips with it than I was before. The good news is we served our drive-through. The bad news is we still got a pit.
Also, I'm back.
Hi, Ryan. Bad news.
No,
We got-
I heard the audio.
Yeah, we got door checked by an LMP2, and I just served the drive-through, so
Yep.
it was right here. We got door checked and just forced his way by like a jerk. We hit a river there. That was sketchy. You want me to run one more, or?
Your call. I'm ready to go.
All right, I'll run one more after this, and then I'll come in.
All right.
You'll have about 1:05 left.
Sounds good.
And judging by the overall pace, should be able to make it to the end on that.
I added a little bit of extra fuel just to pick up the gear.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine, but no, it doesn't hurt. Add some weight.
Yeah, I'll put it.
All right, next time by.
Roger.
My name's D. Keep saying Roger. It's clearly D.
Acknowledged. Roger, your name is D.
Alrighty, one more lap.
Acknowledged.
Okay, say Roger, please, for the love of God. Like, please don't make it a thing.
I could just say, put on the cat ears.
No, never. I'm not putting the ears on. No, stop it. I'm not a furry, chat. I went into this. I'm not a furry. Stop asking me to put the cat ears on. Uh-oh. He did a complete 180 again.
Again.
Same car. A complete 180. We have a snack bar. That's the other thing that Pat Gonzalez was good for. He would just constantly talk about, oh, leader pitting.
Uh-oh. That's awfully soon.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting in the car.
Right on. I'm ready.
That's a long stop. Ooh. Okay. On the
On
paint.
the paint a little bit there.
Alrighty, Ryan.
I'm ready. Up. Prototype off. Watch out for slick pit road.
Don't get the
Nice.
damage
Man,
fixed. Don't get the damage fixed. They're
yeah.
rolling out now, so.
Mm, mm.
Minute 36 optional.
All right. I'm gonna roll. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna pit as soon as I can, or leave as soon as I can.
Yep. When the service is done, go.
All right.
Hi, chat. I'm really proud of that. I know I wrecked a couple times, but I'm happy with that. Okay.
Cold tires. Cold tires.
Cold tires. I think I realized I was hitting my push to talk button the whole time. And I remember that I'm on voice activation.
Uh-oh.
No, the whole time, like, it didn't matter. I knew it. But just happenstance, yeah. Yeah, second in less than a minute with Ryan back in the car. We already served our drive-through too, so still a long way to go though. Still got a minute and 3 remaining, so see what we can do. Just get your bearings again, okay?
Yep.
Track's gonna be very similar to how you remember it. That is all we can do. Yeah, this track has gotten really strung out. Like even more so than usual in these kinds of races, so. Yeah, I can't really give you a lap time compared. Watch out, you're gonna have another prototype behind you.
Oh.
Worth mentioning, just as an aside, worth mentioning, car we're chasing has one driver.
All right.
So take that information for what you gather.
Gotcha.
Pretty taxing to do this all solo.
It is.
Let him go. There you go. No, but Chad, I'm serious. I'm super proud of the way that I ran that stint. Like I was really, really, really nervous about running in the rain and like borderline not going to do it. And then we went out here and I did wreck it a couple times, but like I think we fucked up the least, which is the best that you can say is that we fucked up the least. So I think we're in a really good spot here with a little less than an hour to go. But that's a long way to go still, and the conditions are not going to improve. So it's going to be really hard for Ryan too to come back in. So hopefully we can bring it home. It's a really, really good position to be in. So
Tires feeling good now.
yeah, that's good. That's good, Ryan. That's good. A 216 to
216. Looks like.
a 216. Same lap times.
What's the gap?
Let me pull up my live timing. Gap appears to be 53 seconds. Our fastest lap is a second quicker than their fastest lap today.
All right. All right.
So, just keep driving your shit.
Can do.
They also made an extra pit stop, it looks like. They were on the pit lane like 52, like 1 minute 52 seconds, and we were on there only for a minute 7. Watch out, car on the left. That was the GTP leader, or GTP leaders on you, sorry, I should say. It'd be like that sometimes. Honestly, I think Ryan's just more comfortable riding right now and not pushing things too hard. So, it's okay.
Oh, spray.
Spray, double barrel.
You can kind of get in the middle and see still a little bit
Yeah.
there, but it's
It's very finite.
maybe some of the most exciting moments in iRacing.
Tell you what, it's definitely...
barreling down the straight at a 200 or however fast we're going, and not being able to see where you're at.
Like, there hasn't really been a strategy element to this because we're not, like, jumping onto slicks or anything, but it has certainly spiced these races up.
Yep.
I would say that it would still be exciting if it was in the dry, but it certainly has added a, like, real, like, oh, fuck kind of element to everything when we're in the wet like this.
Track wet now. Track at 100%.
Half a second quicker that time by the way.
I know I keep saying this, but oh, the spray.
No, it's justified. It's hard. It's really hard, so...
It's fun though.
Yes.
Kind of like closing your eyes.
A little bit. It's like someone putting some wool in front of your eyes, and then you're like, ah, where am I?
Turning your headlights off at night.
Yeah.
Similar vibe.
Similar vibe. You gonna finally concede this to us, or
Doesn't look like it.
no? It doesn't look like it. Well, now we're on it. Yeah, now he is. Yeah, there we go. Now he's on paint. He's gonna have to. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right, we lost 3 seconds that lap somehow. I'm not gonna give you lap times, actually.
That's cool. I got the info I need.
Okay. One on the left. It's rejoining.
Wingless prototype.
English GTP. You'll be shocked to find out, though, it's a GTP that is leading
Ah.
overall. Oh, okay. Well, we got 6 to give, or 7 to give.
That's all right.
This is Batter Nasser. Guy's Batter. I'm personally a big fan of his brother, Gooder Nasser. Or Nicer Nasser, I should say. And just like that, sorry, I know you said you didn't need it, but just like that, you're 2 seconds up on him that time.
There you
So
go.
it's gonna ebb and flow like that the rest of the way, just because of the rain and traffic, I think.
Yeah.
So
Such is the way.
just do your thing. 52 minutes to go. You're doing great. Slow one on the right. He's rejoining. He's past the chicane. It's a cop.
The reflection from the video screen turns the track purple right
It
there.
does, yeah, and it sucks. Like, it's a little too OP. There we go, he's giving it to you.
Thanks, cop.
That's right, I'm a cop. Watch out, on the left. He's
Oh,
on the
no.
right, he's on the right.
Too much iron brew.
Yep.
This is fun.
Yeah. It makes me more excited to do more of these than the wet, honestly. Like, in a weird, fucked up way, I'm actually really wanting to do another wet one of these, despite the weather.
Fun. It is a bit of an equalizer. So
Yes.
It's neat to have that.
Shakes it up a little bit, too. From the monotony of, oh, we're at Watkins Glen again. Oh, we're at Sebring again. Oh, we're at,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Plus, I like Mugello. This is a fun racetrack, so.
I agree. I like Mugello a lot.
Yes. Like, watch out, you're on paint, you're on paint, you're on paint, you're off paint.
Nice. Yep. Got a lot of understeer through the corner there.
Yep. One on the left. Now in the middle of the track. Middle of the track. There you go. What do you all have planned for your Sunday afternoon, chat? What you got going on? I gotta do laundry after this and make lunches for the week. And then I'm gonna watch IndyCar. As soon as this race is over, I'm gonna watch IndyCar. Very excited to watch IndyCar and then NASCAR at Dover. Should be a fun afternoon of racing. IndyCar Barber. Barber's such a good racetrack for IndyCar. Underrated racetrack. Had a couple friends run the IndyCar iRacing series this week, and they sung its praises, and I'm like, I've been saying this for years that Barber's good. None of you give it the time of day. Barber Motorsport Park, really good racetrack out of Barber, Alabama, outside of Birmingham. Really, really good racetrack. So. Oof. Formula Ford, 1600 in the at
Prototype
Arscherleben.
goes off.
There he goes again. Watch out, you're not gonna get a blue flag. Prototype behind you.
Yep.
Arscherleben. Yeah, they made that track free, and I'm glad they did because that place wasn't really used for anything. So the fact that they keep making low participation tracks free is good. The only one that I have a problem with is Lendenon because I bought Lendenon and then a build later after it came out, they made it free. There's a very distinct river now running all the way through the curb there. Like all the way down from where that curb starts all the way to the beginning of the left-hander. Like it's all the way down that way now.
It's wild. This section too, like
Yeah, this section has been tippy-toe action all day.
Yep.
Like it has not gotten any drier at all with cars running over it.
Oh, this is so good.
It's very good. It's an acquired taste, but once you acquire it,
Yeah. Gentle brake inputs.
gentle brake, subtleties, eggshell throttle.
Yep.
Feels like driving a stock car in a lot of aspects, honestly. Of course, here you have a lot more assist to catch you whenever something bad happens, but like you could still lose it. But I can't imagine driving a stock car in this. Oh god, that's gonna be hell. I will be working on my dash / overlay
Do they
for.
plan to add rain for the?
I gotta imagine at some point they're gonna add it to the cup cars, right? I mean,
I would think so.
they do. They race in the rain in real life. I know it's an oval car, but like, watch out! One cutting the chicane here on the right.
They do have wipers and rain tires now.
They run wipers. They even rain. They race on damp tracks on ovals now. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. I'll be working on my dash overlay for iRacing.
I feel like that Coda race last year was just as wet as this.
Yeah. Or not Coda, Chicago. Chicago was pretty wet, but Coda, the first year they went to Coda, which was like 21, it was stupid wet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Prod car in the GR86 at Donington. Mostly, I'm just waiting for the week change, though. Okay, yeah, I'm at that point. I like to add in a Monday night stream, but I also don't want to overexert myself. And at some point, I'd like to do one night for ovals, one night for road, but I also don't want to overexert myself. Can you run off series in iRacing like can a NASCAR Cup car run the Nürburgring? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I appreciate that prototype, not just understeering right into
Oh
the
yeah.
curve there.
I tell you what, honestly, the rain is making them understand the assignment a lot better.
Yeah.
Like they are getting a lot more. And you know what? I bet you any money, all these people racing in the rain and prototypes and stuff, they'll be a lot more patient when it's dry now, because they'll kind of understand it a bit better, and they'll be better in the dry too. Honestly.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe.
I mean, hopefully, but like ultimately, I think that will be the case.
Yeah.
43 minutes to go, 43 and a half.
All right.
So, doing great, Ryan. Just keep it up. Just keep hitting your
Acknowledged.
marks.
Yep, car feels really good.
Yeah. Like I said, the damage isn't going to hurt too much because of the slower pace and the rain, so.
Yep.
Paint.
Yeah. Was definitely gentle on the throttle there.
Yep. Yeah, it's all the content that's the killer, honestly. Hype and scared for the Nürburgring in GT4 next week. Only 3 laps, but it's going to be my first ever online Nürburgring. Well, let me tell you something. I suck at the Nürburgring. I don't know it. But the next endurance race for pick car racing is the Nürburgring, and I bet you any money they're going to try and rope me into it. I only want to race it in a TCR, though. Only want to race it in a TCR. I would race it in a Elantra in a heartbeat. That's the only car I'm interested in racing that thing in, so. GTP leader or P2 leader is on you. They are in a battle for position right now. Yes, that is for GTP lead, so they're going to be a little aggressive coming through you here, so.
Right on.
Just let them both go if you can. Yeah, just stay to the inside. There you go. All right.
Ooh.
It worked out because
much
there was
oversteer
another
there.
Porsche. Oh, well, they're pitting, so it didn't even fucking matter. But it worked out because you had a Porsche in front of you, so they kind of were able to just kind of GTs pick the line, prototypes take another line, and understood it. So that's good, at least.
Yep. I feel like everybody that's in this race now at this point knows what's up.
First round of NEC in the Elantra TCR myself with a friend. It's basically solely responsible for me going from D to B license. See, I want to do TCR stuff because I love the TCR. I've loved touring cars since I got on the service. It's one of my favorite cars to drive, but I haven't really been able to do it. Watch out, he's fine. Because we haven't had the long endurance races on the service for the TCR are like all at the Nürburgring, and
Yeah, 2 rejoins in this race, but I feel like for the most part everybody's been pretty cool with that.
everybody's been really good. I think the thing that helps is that there's a fuck ton of room around here because it's grade 1.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'd like to do it, but it feels like every endurance race is at the Nürburgring or Daytona. So, go figure. See, I'm the opposite. I never really liked the TC, or like the Elan, or the I never really liked the GT4s. And I tried the BMW M4 and I like the BMW M4, but the thing is that if you're gonna give me the option of TCR or GT4, I'm gonna take GT4 or TCR every time. I'm gonna take TCR every time. There we go. Very pretty car.
Yeah.
Nice pastel to it. All right, 38 minutes left.
All right.
About even. We've taken about 6 seconds out of his lead, but
Yeah.
easier said than done. So
They've played the strategy well.
yeah, they have. Not gonna stop raining, right? No, it's gonna keep raining. I was looking at the radar and I'm like, I don't think it's gonna stop raining, so.
Yeah. Certainly didn't look like it the last time I checked.
No, but we got lighter rain going through right now, so. I forgot that you can pop out the radar and just have it up
Yeah.
on screen, so. Yeah, we look like we're in a string of light stuff for a while now, so. That's good, at least. Still extremely proud of how I did.
Nice. Yeah. You did great.
I didn't really like I wrecked a couple times, but like I'm still really proud of how it worked, how I did. It's good to build off of.
It was a solid step for sure.
Mm-hmm. I didn't fuck up as much as others.
Hey, that means it's solid.
Yep.
Solid and gaining some experience and some confidence in the rain. Good things.
Yes.
I kind of feel the same. I haven't done that much.
GTP behind
really
you.
Done any GT3 racing in the rain.
Yeah. GTP lost it behind you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Going back to your TCR comment real quick. One thing that bugs me about the
I'll tell you
TCR
that
though.
save you had at the end of
The
lap
front
32, I think.
Yeah, the front stretch thing, yeah.
Oh,
That was scary. Ooh, that was
you
scary.
were way sideways.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that after. I'll say this about TCRs real quick on iRacing. The one thing that sucks about them, the tires don't wear.
On Fernando Alonso at
like
the China GP last week.
Oh, I don't watch that formula, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I know. But well, anyway, at one point coming out of the last turn, he got it in the gravel and was really sideways.
Okay.
And gathered it up and immediately passed Lewis Hamilton on the next one.
Is he like Jake Dennis? Is he like Mitch Evans? Is he like Sam Bird?
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying is I like Formula E more.
But like way older. He's like
Oh, he's like way older? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, him and Taylor Swift were absolutely a thing at one point because she mentioned him
so.
on she mentioned him on the Tortured Poets department. She did.
Well, that means it's real.
Yeah, it's true. Alon Swift was a thing. And I wish it was a thing, but instead it's Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, which doesn't have a fucking good couple name. Like Alon Swift. Alon Swift was perfect. I'm a little concerned about who Taylor's dating right now, honestly. I'm gonna become that person.
Good luck with that.
Hey, I did listen to the whole double album the day it came out, okay? Me and my friend Mrs. Cool.
I mean to check it out, but I haven't
Me
yet.
and my friend Mrs. Cool, who is a friend of, or is the partner of my friend Mr. Cool, who is an Ice Cube VTuber. They are an Ice Cube. She messaged me that day and was like, "Have you listened to it yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't. I'm driving home and I'll listen to it when I get home." And we straight up had like effectively a listening party through Discord chat about the Taylor Swift album, and it was fantastic. It was a great use of my evening that day. Chat, if you want to know my favorite song on the album is I Could Do It With a Broken Heart. I'm also a fan of Who's Afraid of Little Ol' Me, and Fortnite is also my third favorite song on the album. Yes, it's the single. Yes, it has Post Malone. I don't care. It's fantastic. It's a great song.
Is it about Fortnite?
No, it is not about the video game Fortnite, which I heard was made in tribute to Taylor Swift.
Makes sense.
Yes. Down Bad is good. Down Bad is a good song too. Yes, Patchwork, I agree. Yeah, there are a lot of Swifties who are like, this album's mid as hell, but I thought it was pretty good. So. I could definitely tell though the original, like the first, like the half that was supposed to be the album was good. The second half of the album doesn't quite hit like the first half does, so I totally understand your point of view on that.
This absolutely confirms my philosophy on what you think of bands before you get into them and after you get into them, or artists in general. Like
Yeah.
everything they put out before you got into them is the best, and everything they put out after you got into them is just not quite it.
Yeah. Have you ever had a band that you got into and then they actually got better? Because I've had a couple of those.
I can't think of an example.
To go way out of left field and to show you how diverse my music choice is, Trivium was like that for me. I listened to original Trivium, like Pull Harder Than the Strings of My Martyr, death metal type sound, and I was like, this is good. It's not all. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And then they started releasing songs like Black and Strife and all that kind of shit. And I was like, oh, they sound like just Metallica. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with this because I like Metallica.
Metallica's pretty good.
Code Orange is a band that sucks now, which sucks because I loved Code Orange. Like Bleeding in the Blur, the album with like, with Forever was a great album, and then they started releasing like. The next album they released, which was, oh god, I can't remember what the fuck it was, but the album cover was like a corpse with ice on it. I remember. That album was like, okay, a little more vocals, kind of weird, but it's still okay. And then they released their latest album that was like Out for Blood, and it just sounded like Power Man 5000, and I'm like, you've lost the plot. You've lost the plot. Nobody wants to listen to Power Man 5000 in 2022. That's stop this. But hey, they got that bag, so good for them, I guess. 30 minutes to go, Ryan.
Right on.
You're doing great.
Remember Power Man 5000.
Drop the bombshell. This is out of control. God damn. I have way too much new metal on my playlist, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I have two.
One time exactly one time in concert.
You saw Power Man 5000 in concert? I'm jelly.
It was uneventful.
Did they play Drop the Bombshell and When Worlds Collide?
They did. They absolutely played When Worlds Collide.
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
Oh, you ready to go? Yep, I saw them on the Summer Sanitarium tour.
Oh, fuck yeah.
System of a Down, Kid Rock, and Metallica.
All right.
There was one other band. Oh, Korn. Korn was there too.
Oh, man. What's the vintage on that? Like 04, 03?
something like that. Oh, 03,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was gonna say that's definitely
it was a long time ago.
Bush's first term ass fucking bands going on right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric says that they just saw Sabaton and Judas Priest last night.
Oh, nice.
That's probably still a good show, honestly.
Yep.
Priest is probably still great to see. But yeah, I love the Tortured Poets Department. It was a fantastic album. That's how it all started. But no, like, yeah. I have way too much. So I have like 2 distinct playlists. I have like the playlist that I listened to before I came out that I still add songs to. That's like my like I'm here to fuck shit up song like playlist. And then I have my my I want to be adorable, ooh, let me be femme as fuck playlist, which is like that has one rule: all the vocals need to be with a female like lyricist. Like it all has to be like feminine sounding. So that's the only rule on that playlist. So it goes places like Paramore to Kim Petras to
I was about to say,
Upsall.
Kim Petras is in that playlist.
What? Yeah, of course Kim Petras is in that playlist. I'm problematique.
That's a good album.
Oh, it's a fantastic album. It's a great pop album. So many songs on that album just get me to just like head bop, like so much. Like problematique is such a good song, and it's not on that album, but Heart to Break is also a great Kim Petras song. That's an earworm. I'll be fucking doing something around the house and I'll be like, you know, just be like, give me my heart to break. It's great. But yeah, that's kind of like the 2 playlists I got. But mostly I do the Spotify DJ thing. You just hit I just say AI, take the wheel and kick me out songs, and it's pretty good. Although it seems to be obsessed with me being... There was a cover of Running Up That Hill that came out, like a rock cover of it, like this year. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I listened to it once and I'm like, all right, great. And now it suggests it to me like every day on the Spotify DJ. And I have to like I have to hit next track on it every fucking day. So I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. And then it's like, oh, you're such a big fan of this band because it plays it all the time. So it's like, here's a pre-sale code to their concert. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't care. Really bad about that sometimes.
That's the algorithm for you.
That's the algorithm for you.
If anybody listens to the Decoder Ring podcast, I just started listening to that recently, and they just had an episode on how algorithms in social media are flattening culture and making everything more homogenous.
Oh, I believe that. I fully believe that.
Yep.
Because everybody, there's no monoculture anymore. The only monoculture that really exists is like the NFL. Like that's it. Is like football is like the only monoculture that exists. Like everybody else is like nobody has like you don't, nobody branches out. Like you'll see like and it's something that I've noticed, especially because I didn't really follow Twitch until like this year, and now I'm on Twitch and I'm streaming on Twitch. And by the way, thank you everybody for following me on Twitch. Give me money as my Ko-fi thing literally hits as soon as that post, because we're at the top of the hour of streaming. Give me money. But no, the thing that is like like last night or like at WrestleMania, there was a kid that showed up on WrestleMania named I Show Speed. I've never heard of this guy. He's got like 5 million followers. He's like a big deal. He plays FIFA. He's a celebrity with 5 million followers. He shows up on WrestleMania. I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? I don't know who this is. They're celebrities now who have a giant following but are not penetrating into the mainstream because there's no mainstream anymore. The only mainstream you have is like politics and the NFL. That's it. Like that's how it is nowadays. Is like if you're not running for president, being in a trial for president for trying to steal the presidency, or you're not playing quarterback for the Houston Texans, then no one is giving a shit. Like, just want to say real quick, we've eaten 12 seconds out of that lead. It's down to 39 seconds, but I think we're going to run out of time.
Well, maybe disaster strikes.
Maybe disaster strikes, but let's keep our own ducks in order.
Yes.
23, just under 23 minutes ago. Or 24 minutes ago, I should say. I hate to tell you this, and I know you don't want to hear this. I think the setup was the difference. Having to do the fuel stop, I think that might have been the difference, but whatever,
You're right,
it's
I
fine.
didn't want to hear that.
It's
I mean,
fine.
I knew it, but
It's
I
okay.
didn't want to hear it.
It's fine. It's okay. We come in here for vibes.
Yes.
We come in here for vibes, but like if it looks like it might happen, then obviously we focus up very quickly. On the left, on the left.
Boy, the GTPs are just not it.
Oh, they
Wet.
suck in the wet. Yeah. They suck in the wet for sure.
Is P2 still overall leader?
No, it was a GTP that took over. In fact, it's now GTP 1-2. They're on the same lap, but one's 1 minute. The second is a minute 37 behind. Yeah, we're down to sub 40 seconds, but I don't think we're gonna get there, unfortunately.
Get a lot more oversteer now. These can't decide if these tires are going or if
Track's getting wetter. It's raining harder, so the track's getting wetter. Like, it's raining harder, so it's on the track. It is wild how much it's rivering up, though. Pair of GTs ahead. They'll get the blue flag. One of them is a car that's one lap behind us, so third is a lap down to us, so actually they're 2 laps down to us. We're 2 laps up on them, so
Caps is telling me I'm the fastest car on track.
I'll keep it up. Who am I to tell you not to keep it up? Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Buddy, go around. There you go.
Oh, that was sketchy.
Yeah, it was very sketchy.
And in the braking zone there, all I could see was a field of white with some prototype headlights in there.
Yeah, little tiny fancy A's in front of you. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better about driving in the rain after today.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I do too, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
really cool.
I
Get
can
some experience.
I could tell I could tell just with our speeds that like we were getting more to grips with it. You're obviously, well, it's tough to gauge speeds in the rain because, you know, track got wetter, track got drier, track got wetter,
Yeah.
track got drier. So like it's tough to kind of compare apples to oranges, but like I feel like we were both figuring it out really well
Yeah.
as the race went on. So but we're still not done yet. So
Yep. Still got to stay humble.
yep. Stay humble, hustle hard.
Stay off the paint.
Yes.
That is so key. That is like really, really key. Thank you for
Watch
waiting to
out, yellow
rejoin.
ahead. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's gone.
Yeah, there was a prototype off on the right on the exit there,
Ah.
but they waited to rejoin.
That's nice of them.
They were very sensible.
That's very nice of them.
It's wild that this GT3 field is so spread out. This is definitely not the usual thing for these races.
No. Well, that's what happens when you get in the rain, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, look, I think it's spread out now. Give it about a year.
Yeah.
About a year from now, it'll be a little bit closer. When people are more figured out with the meta and figure out the rain and figure out how to handle it. I think you'll see it more and more.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
That was quite a gasp.
Orlando Racer Boy just followed.
Thank you, Orlando Racer Boy, for the follow. We've hit 100 followers. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
We
hell
did
yeah.
it. We did 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 it. 100 followers.
Nice.
100
Awesome.
followers. We did it. Thank you so much. Triple digits. Fancy, fun Tuesday night iRacing stream happening on May. I'll get the date. On May. Calendar. On May 16th. Book it on the calendar. May 16th. Fun Thursday edition of Tuesday Night iRacing where we run random shit. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the follower, Orlando. Orlando Racer Boy. Thank you so much. I've been to Orlando a couple times. Flown into that airport. I went to Disney once, and then I flew into that airport and went to Daytona. So I drove an hour away, but I've been to Orlando. It's all right.
That's why.
That's my review. It's all right. But thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. And 100 followers.
Nice.
We did it. Double 50. Thank you. Thank you. That's now 5 followers today alone. So
Awesome.
I don't know. These Thursday or these IMSA endurance races seem to really draw people in. So
It's a nice bite-sized enduro lane.
it's in the morning. People are looking for something to do. Probably waiting for actual races to start in America, or wanting something to eat when they're, or something to watch when they eat in the UK or in England or in Europe. So thank you so much. Much appreciated. Much appreciate the support for Pixel Car Racing Team. Howdy, Sailor. Welcome aboard. And let me tell you something. Our boats drive pretty good in the water. So
That's right. The car is a boat.
the car is a boat. Did you know that, chat? We call our cars boats. So. All right. Less than 15 to go.
All right.
Less than
We're
15.
only
Oh,
27 seconds behind.
yeah,
Dude.
you've eaten into that a lot. Okay. Just keep doing your
Only
thing.
this race for 4 hours.
Just keep doing your thing, Ryan. Just keep doing
Yep.
your thing. Just keep doing your thing. Just keep doing your thing. Big gap behind.
Remember that time D hit 100 followers in the rain in Mugello? I remember.
I remember. I remember.
P1 is really babying it now. 4.3 seconds.
Yeah, we just gained.
Last lap.
Yeah, we're only 20 seconds back now.
10 seconds over the last 3 laps.
I wonder if they underfueled.
Oh.
I wonder if they underfueled.
Do they have to make a little splash at the end?
Maybe. Who knows? Keep it up, though. Just keep it on the track.
Yep.
Watch out, car in front ran wide.
Yeah.
He's on our relative.
Oh, shit.
17 back. Sun's up. Just keep doing your thing, though. Okay? Don't get too high on this.
Yep.
Chat, I'm going to tell you this right now privately. I'm shitting bricks right now. Watch out. One out wide. Out wide. Out wide. Good.
Wait.
Nope. Hang on. Keep it straight.
Woo.
That was sketchy. We're fine. I'm shitting bricks right now. I'm shitting fucking bricks right now. 11 minutes to go. They gained a little bit because of that, but I wonder if they wrecked it. I'm gonna go look at their car real quick.
Right.
Oh, okay. They have no front clip. They have no front clip. They have no front clip. Okay. They have no front clip. That means they have no downforce on the front end. Under 20 seconds.
Head down, eyes hard.
Yep. I'm gonna let you work. Don't try and gain anything. We still got 5 laps to go, and we're gaining hand over fist. So just keep it on track, okay? Got a gap behind. So, just to state for the record, because they don't have a front clip, they're going to be hurt on top end speed. And they're going to suffer through all the tight corner. Like, they're not going to have the downforce in the corners, and they're going to hurt in top end speed. So, this gap's only going to get smaller as we go. It's all in Ryan to keep it clean. And we might have a shot at a win. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh.
Okay, Ryan, keep it clean, please. Keep it clean, please.
Okay.
Like, don't even push it.
Yep.
We'll get there. Just don't even do anything to jeopardize the car, okay?
Yep.
A little ahead, it's on the right. He's rejoining.
Yep.
You're fine. I don't think we're gonna get there. I don't think we're gonna get there, unfortunately. But yeah, Ryan's trying to push too hard now. Nah, we need to gain like 4 seconds that lap, and we're gonna break even, it looks like. So we need something to happen, but with 5 minutes to go, unlikely. But we'll give it a try. You never give up. Okay, broke even that lap. 5 minutes to go.
Yep.
Do what you
Seems
can.
like I kind of stepped on the gas here.
Yeah, do what you can. Just bring it home. We're definitely making them think about it.
Yep.
He doesn't look fast at all. Yeah, if this was a 3-hour race, I think we get him.
Yep.
If this was a 3-hour race, I think we get him. But unfortunately, it's a 2-hour 40.
Yeah, yeah. And
Okay,
unfortunately, I selected the wrong setup earlier.
it's all right. Still a damn good effort.
P2 is
Still
pretty solid.
very proud of our effort. Conditions alone were a challenge, so surviving that is just a win. Just get it home.
Yep.
Watch
Oh.
out. He's fine. He's dragging way off. Yeah.
Ah, 12 seconds.
White flag.
Oh, they've.
They're having connection issues. Keep digging.
Yep.
GT car off on the right. Fine, he's waiting. He put a lap car between you and him, so yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Great effort, Ryan. Though, great effort. You ate over 40 seconds of that lead. The problem was it was 52.
Yeah.
Great work today. Just bring it home.
Yep.
We don't podium too much in this, so I'm pretty hyped about that. One more corner. Oh, we could have had something for him. Oh well. It is what it is. 7.7 seconds. 7 seconds. Gonna be the
That was
difference.
tight, love. We've had better
Great
days.
work, Ryan. Awesome stuff.
They were pushing at the end, and they picked up the pace there.
They did. They figured out. They found a way, despite having no front clip. You know, they were able to get it there. You know. Oop. Did Ryan hung up and came back.
That was weird.
That was weird. Yeah.
Hey,
Great
I'm glad
work,
to be
though.
back,
Great work.
Awesome.
You
Hey,
did.
great work for you too.
Yeah. I think
You know,
we.
A little disappointing that we didn't catch him at the end, but at the same time, P2's pretty solid.
P2's really good considering that we were scared shit. Well, at least I was scared shitless about this one, and
Yeah, me too.
we got a good finish.
That start was wild.
The start was insane. Yeah. Once you get into the swing of things, once you get like 1 or 2 cycles through, then you're fine. But like, yeah, it's scary stuff. Man, these are fun.
Yeah.
Rain enduros are neat. I want
Yeah,
Laguna
it's
Seca to be
really
dry, but like, you know, if we go to Watkins Glen and it's raining, that's cool too, you know? Like it's all right. Very proud of that effort though.
Yeah.
We worked really hard at that and we left here with a podium, so
Some strategy mistakes were made, but
yeah, if we get the right setup loaded, we win it.
I know.
Like I hate to be
mean,
that way,
maybe,
but like
maybe, you know, who knows, maybe.
Well, let me look at the pit stop time difference.
Based on that data alone, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we would have had like 30 seconds on him.
But my point is that person that won clearly had some pace, and I was going as fast as I could.
Oh yeah, you were running like 2:14s at the end, yeah.
Within the safety margin, I think.
Yeah.
And I definitely had some close calls there. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously had that spin where it was in turn 4.
Yeah.
But or not spin, but like that off track there. I had a couple of other like really close calls that like were on the edge of losing control.
Yeah. And the best part is we didn't junk the car.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking junk it. We brought it home in relatively good shape.
In a race full of cars being jumped.
Yeah, we kept it straight and like yeah, I hit the wall and got a minute 30 of optional, but like it didn't seem to affect anything.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of that.
The pace was just as fast.
Yeah, we were just as fast even despite it. So that's good. That's good. Ugh.
Double blue brings it home in P2.
Double blue in P2.
I'll
Good work. Yeah, I'll take that.
Fun.
I'll take that.
It was fun. That was the most important thing. It was a fun race.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. Like, yeah, like near the end, obviously, it gets to be where it's like, oh no, we got a shot at this. Let's focus up. But like, you know, like obviously we go into these wanting to have fun, and I had fun, so you know, I'll take that. So
I am absolutely spent and will most likely take a nap in the near future.
Naps are cool. Big fan of naps. Shout out to naps. One of my favorite genders.
Sunday afternoon naps.
Yeah.
Also extremely cool.
I want to see my slide off of final corner here.
Oh yeah. Oh, so good.
Oh yeah, that thing just totally aquaplaned. Oh yeah, the front end all looks like Hermit Monster. It's all like, argh.
Yeah, the front end is jacked up.
That was sketchy. Yeah. All right. Got to get a screenshot from the rear.
Very Alonso-like. Trust me. I know you don't watch Formula One, but
yeah, I don't follow. I follow the Supreme Formula that is Formula E.
That's right.
Did you know that Dan Tictum's in it? He's a dick.
Did you know that Jaguar executed the perfect strategy?
They did. No spoilers for Formula E for the audience, although they probably don't care or have watched it by now. But they had an amazing strat in in Monaco where they basically maximized the attack mode at the perfect time, and got to get screenshots for social, because if you don't take screenshots, you didn't race. So that's the way it works, right? So is this before the car's destroyed? I don't need the radar anymore. There we go. We'll get some screenies. That's before I destroyed the front end of the car, please. Damn, I did that on like the first lap of my stint. So every picture from there on has dumb looking front end happening. How can I do a... There we go. There's a cool picture. And we'll get a shot like... I want to get a cool shot of your car through the spray if I can.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That should do. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool shot right there. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
We look really
Nice.
cool here. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That
Alrighty.
definitely illustrates how fun this race is.
Yeah, this race was insane. It was wild. Yeah. I had a lot of fun though. Once I got to grips with how to drive it, I feel a lot better like for future enduros. I feel a lot better about my ability to drive them in the wet with the Porsche, because like the Porsche I don't really know all that well in the wet, and I feel like I got better with it in the wet now today. So who we raiding? Who's streaming? Oh, LZ is streaming. Oh, this isn't even an if or a maybe. We're streaming. We're gonna go raid LZ. She's the best. She's great. Like I said, whenever we raid her, her streams are a little unhinged. She's crazy, but I love her because it's a special kind of crazy. So we'll see her. We'll be back on Tuesday for Tuesday night iRacing. We will be at Kansas and Barcelona, two places well related to one another. When you think Barcelona, you think Kansas. So we'll be excited to do that. And we'll see you then. Enjoy LZ. She's the best. And tell her I said hi. All right. Okay. Bye.